What?
We're live.
Oh, okay. Hey, y'all.
Don't blame me. We've been waiting.
What's going on, guys? You chose hot. I chose cold. Guys, my monster has not kicked in yet. We're going to wait for a few more people to come in here. We got one. We're going to wait for a few more to get in here before we...
Time to pop the phone out.
Now we got 3.
Time to pop the phone out and send it to people.
I've already sent it to a bunch of people.
You're going to send it to Chelsea, Brandon, Heidi.
I hope y'all are having a good Sunday afternoon. It's been very relaxing around here. Tomorrow will be a different story. We'll go right back into hectic, but, I try to relax on Sundays. I got a little, hey, sassy Southern family. We had a little situation yesterday. I got a video coming out on it. And,
heck. She's right.
What?
Shirts. I didn't even think about that. They're different colors in real life, but on the camera,
they look almost identical. Oh. 6 watching. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Who we got in here besides Sassy Southern Family? Come on, talk to us.
They're typing. Give them time.
Are they Are you keeping it up with it on there?
No, I'm sharing it out.
Nah, I don't have a farmer's tan. Nate does. I can't stand a farmer's tan. That's one of the reasons why I wear sleeveless shirts. That, and they're comfortable and they're cool. At least they're cool to me.
But Chelsea, I sent bricks for kicks.
Guys, I'm doing this live stream. I don't do live streams very often, but me and Flossie talked about it, and Flossie is my marketing guru, and she gives me
I muted my phone.
Okay. She gives me a lot of advice on different how to market things and everything, and she said you really need to do a live stream, if nothing else, just to let people see you out of a working environment, out of a video environment, see your real person.
I know which 2 people just joined.
And actually thank the people, because guys, my video, no one told me beforehand. I'm pissed. It has exploded my channel, and I could not. I don't know why.
Hey, Muhammad.
But it has, and I'm so grateful. But I wanted to take an opportunity. We're not going to be on very long. I mean, we're not going to dominate the evening. We're just going to come on and talk a little bit, answer some questions, and just chillax. And but I've gotten a great response from that video. I've also had some very interesting and intriguing questions about that mower. One of the ones that I've got, I went viral, exactly. I think that video, the last I checked, it had like 140-some thousand views. And that may not be viral to some people, but to me, it's viral. But I've got a sequel video to that mower coming up. It'll be dropping at 7:30. I'll say that throughout the live stream, but it'll be dropping at 7:30. So you guys be sure. What's up, Robert? You guys be sure to tune in and watch that video, because it's only going downhill from here. If I had it to do all over again, I would never buy that mower. I would have never bought it. What?
I'm just changing. Oh, wait. Wait a minute.
What are you doing? You're doing stuff so fast I can't keep up with you.
Wait, no.
Hold on, guys. We're trying to get some technical stuff taken care of.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice and big now.
What's going on, Robert? Glad you're here. But anyway, that mower has it's become a thorn in my side. Now, does it cut good? Does it run good? Yes. Is it dependable? Yes. But it's just not built for what we're doing with it. You know, hey, Rob, it's just not built for what we're doing.
Oh, it's the goat. It's the goat.
Yep. It's just not built for what we're doing. And, you know, if I, like I said, if I had it to do all over again, I would not buy it. I would probably buy a small commercial grade mower. Now, having said that, when I had the Craftsman Z6400, it was not a commercial grade mower either.
Sassy, that's not her yard. That's a different. That's someone else. That's not her yard.
But that mower was not a commercial grade mower either. But that mower was bulletproof. I mean, that was a phenomenal machine. And I hated that what happened to it happened to it. I really did. I really do. But anyway, got 5 watching. I hope we get some more out of the subscribers that I've gotten over the last last month and a half. But I reckon I'll just fill the time. But I've been doing some projects with Clifford. There's going to be some videos coming out with that, and getting prepared to take a few days off and just skedaddle and relax, and trying to get all that done. And I'm also helping a friend of mine kind of get caught up with some of his work he got behind. He had a couple of events in his family, and he needed my help. So anyway, that's about it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to move for fall. No, not me. I am not ready for fall. A lot of people don't like summer. They like fall and winter.
No, I'm ready for fall between summer and summer's revenge.
Most people don't.
I'm not done. I'm between summer and summer's revenge, when it's not extremely cold.
That's what we call it in North Carolina, guys. Fall's revenge.
No, summer's revenge.
Or summer's revenge, because we'll have
here's our seasons. Winter
and hail.
No. Let's see. Winter, fake spring. Then second winter. Spring, real spring. Pollen.
Hail.
Break from hell. Hell's revenge. Fake fall. And then fall. Then
winter.
Then winter.
But you know, it I like summer.
We don't do Halloween.
No, we don't celebrate Halloween. I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but
I still like to dress up though.
I've never celebrated Halloween. It's just not a big deal.
Although I ordered a trench coat recently, so I might be able to do Neo or something. Hey.
What? Oh, what's going on, Buster?
When I say hey, look there, not there.
What's going on, Buster? Guys, if you do not follow New Hope Cuts and Lawn Care, guys, you need to subscribe to this guy's channel. His videos are short, sweet, and to the point. And I've talked to him on the phone, I think 3 times now.
Did he want his name to be revealed?
He says his name on his channel, son,
all right.
Just like I do. And he, what are you drinking? Oh, let me guess. French vanilla cappuccino.
Yep. In a Lego cup.
Oh gosh. But But what I was going to say was, this guy has me and him have become. I won't say we've become friends, because I've never met him in person, but we have become YouTube friends. And so,
look who it is. Long time no see.
What's up, Jerica? Yeah, how you doing?
I'm gonna share it out some more.
Buster says, "I need that cup, Nate."
Oh yeah, it's really cool. I mean, look at it, because you can build onto it.
On my limb video, I made the statement. I showed this can, and I said that I don't drink coffee. It's not that I don't drink coffee. Me and coffee don't get along. I'm not going to go into it. Just know me and coffee don't get along. So this is my preferred caffeine. It's got, oh Lord, I can't tell y'all everything it does have. It's got niacin, vitamin B, vitamin B12, and there's something right there I can't even pronounce. But it's got all kinds of good stuff in it. 9 people, guys. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. My channel has literally, and I do mean literally, exploded. I went from barely being monetized to now, the last I checked, I had 2,324 subscribers. Guys, you don't know what it means to me, just a country boy from North Carolina, to have that kind of support. And I know it's only going to go upwards and onwards.
I've heard of that one.
I drink C4, love it. I ain't never heard of C4.
It's at the store.
Is it? I have to try it.
Okay.
I'll have to try it.
It's like a kind of like a Gatorade that gives you energy.
Well, Flossie, if you're watching, and she's probably in the other part of the house watching, if you're watching, there's you. They're waiting on recipes. You need to get kicked back up, guys. You never know what's going to hit. Flossie has like 2 or 3 online stores, and you would not believe what the one store that took off. Guys, she's selling Beanie Babies like crazy. I remember when Beanie Babies were popular back in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's Muhammad.
Thank you, Muhammad. I appreciate that.
Oh, you watched that video? $500.
But you spent how much?
Nothing. Oh
no, I knew that, guys.
Look at that one.
Tomato hot dog stuff is still a hit over. Wow. Now, me, that's not one of my favorite dishes.
I like it. What I do is I put it. It's kind of messy when you put it on a plate. So what I do is I put mayonnaise on a piece of bread, put that in a bowl, then put the tomato hot dog stuff on top of the bread in the bowl.
Now, Sassy has a literal. Well, let me say that again. Flossie has an award-winning chili recipe. She won a contest with her chili recipe.
5 years, 5-year champion.
What I like doing with it, I like toasting bread, putting mayonnaise, slathering it with mayonnaise, and then pouring chili all over the toast. Oh. You talking about some good eats? That's some good eats.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody got any questions? That's what I'm here for. I'll answer any question you have.
What?
Nothing. I'm just
sending out to more people.
Oh. Let me rephrase that. Anybody got any questions for me? But yeah, I'll be dropping another video over about I know I saw it, about the errands at 7:30. That is not why we did the live stream. That just kind of coincided.
Sassy, I have no idea.
How do we stay hydrated? Well, I drink probably 4 to 5 bottles of water a day, and then I go to Dollar General. If you have a Dollar General, you can do this. I get the what is it called? The Advantage Care Pedialyte. It's the Dollar General brand. And I drink 2 to 3 bottles of that a week. It's got everything you need in it to stay hydrated. Buster, the tires are wonderful. They are, I mean, they ride good. They're quiet. As a matter of fact, I had speakers put in Clifford today. My neighbor down the road is a, who in the world's messaging me? Oh, Lord. Let me mute that. And I tried to do it myself, and I come to a certain point, and I finally had to say, you know what? I'm going to break something if I continue on. So I stopped. I took it to him this morning, and he put the speakers in it. The reason one of them quit working was because those mud terrain tires are so loud that I had to turn the radio up to be able to hear it, and it busted the speaker. I mean, the magnet lost its magnetism.
Hey, and that's super chat.
And that's because there's so much voltage going through it. Well, thank you, Baron the Boxer Dog. I appreciate it. Hydro flasks are serious. It's a bit of an investment, but they'll hold a bunch of water without having to go bad and refill it. Wow.
Yes. Move on from that one because I know where that's going to lead.
No,
that one.
Did you get the phone replaced in Big Red?
I know where that one's going to lead. So let's just.
Yes, I did.
Hush.
In case y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to post the video on that because I honestly, I didn't get the response from the first one I thought I would get. So I decided not to post the video, but I'll tell you the story. If you saw the video where I have my phone mount on the rear view mirror, we were riding down the road and some kind of flying insect came in the truck because we ride with the windows down. I don't do air conditioning when I'm working because going in and out of the heat, it's a lot of stress on your body. Well, all of a sudden, this one goes bananas. And he grabs a rag and he starts flailing it like that in the cab. Well, he went like that, and when he drew back and come like that, it grabbed the phone holder, the part where the phone actually sits like that, and he like that, and when he did, it broke it clean. So I bought one this time that mounts to the windshield, and guys, I honestly like it better. It doesn't transfer noise to the phone as you're going down the road, and I honestly like it better. I'll do a short on it, just to show it to you, and I'll put a link in the description below on the short of where I bought it, where I got it from on Amazon. So anyway, anybody got any questions?
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Aloe vera.
I was wearing a color hour the other day and my face got super burnt. Any ideas on that?
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera and Tylenol. That's the best thing I found for it.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought that. Georgia. Abbreviation for GA. GA, Georgia.
All right, Buster. You know what? I'll just call you and give you the information. What was that?
Cold coffee.
I was using the rotary copperhead red line, and I ran.
Rob.
Huh?
Rob. Making sure Rob sees that.
Oh, I was using copperhead, the rotary copperhead red line, the 0.105 diameter. Now I switched to the twisted copperhead line. It's black, and I like it better. It doesn't make near the noise. it cuts smoother and lasts longer. You're mixing that with coffee.
I drank all the coffee.
Oh, I started saying, oh, dear Jesus. Okay, Sassy Southern Family said ibuprofen is better for sun pain. I did not know that. No, not 0.05, 0.095. I use 0.105. It lasts longer, especially when you're doing flip edging on concrete and asphalt. That 95 will break just like that. At least that's been my experience
with his machine.
But you're welcome. I'm gonna get Float Dizzle and Danny and all them.
It's only 21 minutes in.
I know. I'm joking, son. But yeah, working with this guy is an adventure every day. You never know what's going to happen, what kind of antics he's going to come up with. I don't know where Float is. I have no idea. I sent him a message and told him we were going live. Don't call him. No, I'm not going to call him. No.
No, I'm saying that'll make him come to his phone.
I've had a lot of people say you can drink that and not find it hard to go to sleep. No, I don't. I can drink it and go lay down.
It's not pure caffeine.
Your energy. This can.
It's basically a supercharger.
This can,
as long as you move it, it helps you keep you going. Is
16 fluid ounces. It's got less caffeine than a cup of coffee. No, he can't zip line. That's for dang sure.
That wasn't my fault. I could have held on. I held on, but did you see how far down that line fell?
Well, I knew it was going to do that because it's made for little kids. It's not made for teenagers. But I swear it sounds like it's raining outside, but it's not.
It's that fan.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Ceiling fan. Good thing Robert's asleep because he'd be getting banned from Discord servers right now.
If sun hurts your skin, think what it does to the grass. Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Here, and I've got a video to do on this. Buster with New Hope Cuts will tell you, trying to get people in the South to understand that when you cut grass that short, it's bad. Now, I'm going to be honest. For years, I would cut grass 1.5 to 1 3/4 inches. And I did some studying because when you're in this industry, you always try to learn something that you didn't know before. Well, I got to reading, I got to studying, and the local college, I found some articles that one of the professors there in the horticulture department put online, and I started reading, and we are in what is called the transition zone. The transition zone goes from basically the Mason-Dixon line all the way down to about Orlando, Florida. That's the transition zone.
They need to repaint the Mason-Dixon line. I hear it's getting faded.
Yeah. And it goes all the way across the United States, all the way around the world, basically. Well, in the United States, in the northern zone, you have your cold weather climate grasses, your fescues, your Kentucky bluegrass, your certain species of Bermuda. All those grasses thrive up there, and they're safe, but you have to cut them longer. Well, in the transition zone, and this was a mistake I made for years. You're not supposed to cut grass any shorter than 2.5 inches, and longer if you can stand it. Now, I'll be honest with you. We have a Mod Podge of St. Augustine, Bermuda, and Bahia in our yard. We have mostly Bahia grass. Well, even Bahia grass is supposed to be cut at around 4 inches. The reason why is because those long shoots, if you cut it down to this short, the grass, the ground spends more time growing the shoot to spread the seed because it's going into what is called survival mode. If you cut the grass itself a longer height, it doesn't put up as many shoots because it's thriving. Well, what do you? Oh, you're inviting somebody? Yeah, and anybody that wants to come in and join us, come on. You can join the chat. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying.
Join the stream.
Yeah, join the stream.
Right.
But anyway, what I was getting to.
It's right there.
Flossie
right
doesn't.
There. Wait, just click that. Click this link in the live chat if you want to join. Join the stream.
Flossie doesn't like the grass cut really, really long, but we've got thicker, healthier grass over the last 2 years than we've had the whole time we've lived here. And you know, the problem I have in the South is people say in North Carolina we go from spring pollen hell. And what I mean by that is spring comes and then the pollen hits.
No, spring pollen health and fried hell.
Well, anyway,
it just gets hotter.
When it gets to that point and we have thunderstorms, the grass starts to grow really, really, really fast. And everybody thinks, well, you need to cut the grass shorter. No, you don't. You're going to hurt your grass. You're going to kill it. And here's why. Here's what happens. When you cut grass this long, the roots stay close to the top of the grass, top of the ground, because they don't have to go deep. The longer the blade is, the deeper the root goes. And because it's looking for water. Well, that's why they tell you it's better to water your grass in short spurts in the cool and longer in the summer and at night. Now I know who cuts Bahia better. What cuts Bahia better? Gator blades or high lift blades?
Yeah.
Because gator blades are designed and that airflow goes through it and it won't lift it up all the way.
Hey Buster, why don't you click the link and join the stream with us? You don't have to do anything. You just click the link and it'll bring you in.
But I have found, and I've had to tell all of my customers, if you want and all of them tell me my yard looks better now than it's looked in the last 5 years, but it grows so fast. You need to cut it shorter. I said, no, you can't do that. One has nothing to do with the other. The only thing you can do to prevent that is to cut it more often. And that's the only way to combat that. The problem is, and I hate to say this, and I don't mean anything by this to anybody, any of my clients that may watch this live stream later, most of them don't want to pay the money. Now, I'm just being honest. They don't want to pay the money to go from bi-weekly to weekly. Now, I have 3 customers that will tell me, I need you to start coming every week. And they understand that when the grass kicks in, the heat kicks in, the rain kicks in, and that grass goes to growing vigorously, the only way to combat it is to cut it more often, not cut it shorter. Because here's what will happen. You start cutting it down 1.5 inches long, and then we have a dry spell. What happens? The grass stresses. When the grass stresses, stressing is in grass, and this is something I learned by doing a lot of studying and a lot of reading. What happens is the ground temperature starts to get hot. It approaches 90 degrees, just like the air does. Well, when that happens, the root system begins to shrivel. When that grass starts turning a light, grayish, pale look, it's because the roots are getting dry. Now, what does having longer grass blades do? It insulates the ground and keeps the ground. It actually puts a layer of insulation on top of the ground and helps keep the ground cooler. So the roots are not affected as much. Yeah, are they still affected?
I just sent out some more.
Okay. Are they still affected? Yes, they're still affected, but they're not affected as bad. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. My mother and father they've gone on to heaven. But my dad was one of those, he's going to cut the grass an inch tall. Well, in 2007, I told him, I said, Dad, you don't need to cut the grass that tall. It's too dry. It's too, we're not getting any rain. That's short. Yeah. Excuse me. That's short. Well, I said, you're going to keep doing that and your grass is going to die. And they had the thickest, lushest, most beautiful centipede yard you've ever seen. Well, in 2007, we had a drought. And we had days when the actual temperature was 107 degrees with an heat index of 120 plus. And it was like that for 3 solid months. Well, what happened? The centipede dried up and died. Now,
one less centipede in the world.
Yeah. Now that property is completely overtaken with Bahia grass. I mean,
because Bahia grass is like a weed; it can grow.
Well, Bahia grass is basically a genetically engineered grass. It's resistant to drought. It's resistant to flooding. It's resistant to disease. It's resistant to just nearby everything. It is a very, very hardy grass. Most people don't like it though because of those long shoots, and they're full of seeds. But anyway, that's enough of that.
That's good coffee.
Yeah. Anybody got any questions?
Listen to Baron.
I know. I hear him. Baron's in the other room and they're whining. He hears me talking and can't get to me. We're in the studio.
That or he's trying to get to you through the TV.
There's 4 of us watching in here, or four people in here. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got anything to say? Anybody who's enjoying my channel? Who's enjoying my content?
I got something to say.
Well, shoot.
I got a video coming soon.
Yeah, he's got one. When is it going to be dropping?
No idea.
Well, if you've got kids, or even if you've got grandkids,
I'll probably upload it tonight and set it to drop like 7 o'clock in the morning, or maybe 6:30 for kids that are going to school. They can watch it on the bus or something.
Right.
But it's a shorter video, but it's a review. Should I go get set?
Sure, go get it.
Wait,
why not? Oh Lord, no, you're not. He's going under the table, guys.
Well, I'm blocked on both sides.
But anyway, I wanted to say something else. You're about to knock the computer over, dude. I see a lot now. It's nobody that I know, nobody that I follow, but there's a lot of guys out there that are going all electric. They're getting electric trimmers, electric edgers, electric hedge trimmers, and I mean battery operated ones. Guys, I'm too old school to learn a new trick. I just can't do it. You will never see Big South Outdoors TV with an electric weed eater or electric hedge trimmer or anything like that. I believe in using the resources that God gave us and utilizing those and doing what the Bible says in Genesis, have dominion over the earth. That's what I believe. So if anybody has ever wondered, is Bryan with Big South Outdoors TV ever going to feature anything electric? The only thing I'll feature electric on my channel are like handheld tools, power tools, like impact wrenches and stuff like that. But as far as
I closed the door and he pushed it open.
As far as gardening tools, no, you will never see anything electric like that on my channel. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I believe in using good old fashioned gas power.
All right, come on.
That boy ain't right.
Pull your talons in.
He's a few French fries shy of a Happy Meal. If y'all could see what I see,
not real wise saying that when I'm this close. You know what? I'm not gonna say that.
Well, come on, dude. You're holding up the screen. Let me get that out of the way because I don't want any liquid being dumped on the computer. Your mama would have us both for lunch. But anyway, if you got grandkids, I would encourage you to check out his channel. It's called Brick Tech with Nate. And how does one get more subs?
I'd say Instagram.
Well, I don't know. I've been on Instagram for.
Let me finish. And if you're willing to put up with trolls, because you're going to encounter trolls on this app, but it can help you. Download a talk app called Discord.
I have been on Instagram. Now I'm going to disagree with that. I've been on Instagram, Big South Outdoors TV. You see it in my videos. I've been on there for 3 years now, and I've got 132 followers. That's it.
And another way to do it is do stuff.
I was talking, son.
Oh.
And
Sorry, we're done.
The best way I have found to get more subs is to produce more content and longer content. Now, I remember one time Danny Lanier saying that he had no idea that his sidewalk video was going to get in the response. And it all depends on the algorithm. But I will say this, and I'm going to whisper this. Titles make all the difference in the world. Titles. Now, you see the titles I put on mine. When I put the title on the Aaron's video, no one told me beforehand, I'm pissed. That is exactly the way I felt. I was one ticked off camper. Not at the mower. Now, I want that understood. I'm not ticked off to this day at the mower.
You were mad at the situation.
The mower circumstances are completely on me because of the decision I made. But I feel I was denied, to quote a movie, critical need to know information. If my dealer had told me everything up front, and by the way, I am no longer with that dealer, and I traded with them for almost the whole time I've been in business, and I will not go back. And they did not tell me, hey, these blades have a patent on them. They cost this much. The gas tank, you got to be wary of the gas tank. You got to be careful where you're going. You got to be doing this. You got to be doing that. You got to, and guys, I'm not going to tell you, I don't want to give away, but I'm going to give you an Easter egg. I'm going to be doing a video this week on that mower. There's already parts of it that are wearing out that have to be replaced. And if I had been given the proper information beforehand, I would have never bought that mower.
Well, thing is, they might have not known.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I asked the salesperson, did you know about this? Yes. Did you know about that? Yes. And they never told me. They were more concerned about making a sale. Well, and that was the third machine I have bought for them. And God only knows how many trimmers, edgers, weed eaters, blowers, hedge trimmers that I have bought from them over the years. I have spent, and I just a rough estimate, I have spent over $75,000 with them people. Now, yes, there are companies out there that spend $75,000 a month. I'm not there. I don't want to be there. But, I get that. But to me, I'm going to be as loyal to my customer that's spending $45 with me as I am with my customer that's spending $85 with me. It doesn't matter. They're still a client. And you still have to be honest. You still have to be upfront. And you still have to treat those people with the same courtesy and respect that you do your bigger customers. And so that's where I am. And is that mower a bad mower? No, it's not. It is not built to do what I do. And they told me that for occasional weekly use, it would be great. And it's not. So, like I said, I've got the new video dropping at 7:30 on that mower, and you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. For a machine that cuts as pretty as it cuts, it just, I mean, and the one other thing I wanted to address, and this is just a chill stream, but these are things that have been on my mind because I've gotten so many comments. The way that deck and spindle system is designed. What? Oh, the spindles. The spindles are the exact spindles that are on my Gravely 452. The same brand, the same style. They're just smaller in size because of the size of the machine. And I talk about this in this upcoming video. And everybody's been telling me, well, when you use the flat blade, it throws off the deck. It throws off the cutting height. Well, yeah, it does. But there's an easy way to compensate for that. If it throws it off a half an inch and you want to cut it 3 inches, then you set your deck height adjustment at 3.5 inches, and it'll put you at 3 inches. And that's what I've had to do. And it's not a big deal. It still cuts just as pretty. It still cuts just as good. Now, I will say this. It doesn't cut as efficiently as that. Now, I'm talking apples and apples. You're talking a 1/4 acre yard, and you're cutting with the Aaron's versus a 3 acre yard cutting with the Gravely. It doesn't cut as efficiently because the blade speed is not nearly as fast. And what I mean by that, imagine this is a blade, the end of a blade, and this is the cutting edge. Well, they measure the blade speed by how many feet per minute that blade travels in a circle. However many feet that is, that blade is traveling like this. Let me get it. It's traveling in a circle like this. However many feet that travels in a minute is what the blade tip speed is. And I talk about this in the video, but I'm giving you a little Easter egg so you'll go watch the video. In that, on the Gravely, those blades travel 19,200 feet per minute. That is the equivalent of just under 500 miles an hour. Now you think about a tornado spinning 500 miles an hour. 500 mile an hour winds. That's what it's equivalent to because it's circulating like this. Well, the Aaron's travels at 12,000 feet per minute. That is the equivalent of spinning 150 miles an hour. Now you equate 150 to 500.
Now you told me to get this set.
Now you're talking about that. Now I'm going to shut up a minute and I'm going to let Nate tell you about this set.
This is what the video I've got coming out is going to be. It's a review of this.
Well, what is it?
No.
It's the Batmobile.
Yes, the one from the newest movie, the one with Robert Pattinson. And I mean, it can light up the engine, the hood opens, everything.
And guys, let me just say this: he got in this room right here where we're at on this table, and he put this thing together. It was all in pieces and bags, and he followed the instructions and he put it together himself, by himself.
Everyone does that.
No, you're missing what I'm saying, son.
Cool thing is,
I can't do it.
This thing up here is to turn the wheels, but cool thing is, if you press it down, the engine lights up. And watch the yellow pistons when I rotate the wheels. Pretty cool. It was $100. I got it for $50. Yay me.
But let's see, what time is it now? It's 6:45.
Been on for 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? Y'all come on. Somebody come in and join the stream. Love to have you get some chaos going in here.
Yeah, I'll drop another invite link.
There you go.
Here's a fresh invite link, guys. Just click that and it'll bring you straight into the stream.
How old is the Aaron's? The Aaron's is now, let's see, I bought it in April, so it's just under 4 months old. And it's got close to 100 hours on it. So you equate that, you're talking 25 hours a month and thereabout. You divide that by 4, you're talking about 2 hours worth of cutting a week. About what you would get if you were a homeowner. I mean, it really, seriously, that's about, and that's actually maybe a little bit more than that. See, 25, so it's about 6 hours a week. So about an hour of cutting a day, or about an hour cutting a day average. And that includes cutting at my office too. When you are denied critical need to know information, you are blindsided. You got that right. I mean, guys, here's the difference. The OEM or the factory blades that come from Aaron's. Well, let me back up. The Oregon blades that I'm running on it, they're aftermarket blades. They're flat, and they are without tax. They're $38, and I believe 67 cents, something like that. Well, that's for all 3 of them. That's not a piece. That's all 3 of them. Well, the Aaron's blades, the ones they have the patent on, they are $83.55 a set before taxes. That's crazy. That is utterly ridiculous. And they did it for no other purpose. They didn't do it because it cuts better, because trust me, they don't. They did it for no other purpose than to make more money. That's, I mean, you know the old mafia saying, follow the money. There you go, follow the money. And if you are not given those little tidbit pieces of information, you can't make an informed decision that's going to not negatively affect your bottom line. And that's what I'm more pissed about than anything else, because I trusted these people. I went in there needing a mower. They saw that I was thirsty. And for you guys that understand what I mean, you'll understand that term. I was thirsty. I was hungry. I had to have something right then. In other words, I didn't go down there to just look. I went down there to look, buy, and then come back with my trailer and pick it up and take it home. And they saw me coming. I picked out the errands, and I'm just going to be straight up honest. I watch New Hope Cuts, Buster over there down there, over there in New Hope Cuts, and he runs errands all the time. And I thought, you know what? It's a Gravely is made by Aaron's company. So I thought, well, they probably make a small version of that. It's a pretty good machine. And I saw it sitting there, and they didn't tell me that it was a brand new model. They didn't tell me that there were drastic changes to that model. They didn't tell me there were drastic warranty changes to that model. They didn't tell me any of that. Had they done that, I would not have bought. I would have still bought from them, but I would have bought a different mower. I would have spent a little bit more. I could have spent $1,000 more and got a 42-inch cut, full commercial grade Bobcat. Now, I've never run a Bobcat, but a zero turn is a zero turn. Now, are some of them better? Yeah. Aaron's update video is dropping tonight. Yes. At 7:30. But if I had known,
need to wrap this up soon.
Yeah, if I had known then what I know now, I would have gone I would have gone with the different. I would have gone with the Bobcat. Now I will say this: if you live in my area, and if you know me, you live in my area. The errands is for sale. I will clean it up. I will fix whatever needs to be fixed on it, and I will give it to you. And because it would be a great machine for somebody that's cutting their grass every 2 weeks or every week for an hour. That's what it would be great for. But for doing what I have to do, no. And I'm going to say this. I've had a lot of comments also about, I don't sharpen my blades, but maybe once every 2 or 3 years. Well, if I did that, I wouldn't have any customers, because when your blades doing this kind of work, your blades get dull really quick. And I'm going to be doing a video, and this is Nate's idea. I'm going to be doing a video on which cuts better, brand new blades or resharpened blades. And we're going to find out which blade cuts, and I'm gonna put it on as level a playing field as I possibly can. And we're going to do the same area for both cuts, both blades. You're going to watch me put the blades on, take the blades off, put the sharpened blades on, and take them off, or leave them, whatever. But I'm going to do a video on that because I've had a lot of people. I don't sharpen my blades that often. Well, Danny Lanier's Lawn Care, he sharpens blades every day, and he changes blades every other day. Now, I change once a week, and I don't let my blades stay on there until they get the curve in the cutting edge, because when you do that, you have to take too much material off, and it's hard to balance them. Now, this is 24 years experience talking. I've been doing this since 2000, or actually since 1999. Now, was I doing it at the volume I'm doing it now?
Like it's 1999?
Yeah. Was I doing it at the volume that I'm doing it now? No. I was just getting started. I would go do 1 yard a day. And my first riding lawnmower was a 1974 Craftsman with an opposed twin cylinder, 18 horsepower Briggs and Stratton. So that's where we are right now. Guys, there's 6 people in here. Does anybody have any questions that I haven't answered yet?
If not, we can go ahead and get off.
Yeah.
Go get supper. I know what I want.
I want what you had for lunch.
Breakfast. That was my breakfast.
Well, breakfast, whatever.
I want Subway.
Well, I think Mom's making chicken salad. So that's probably what we'll have. But anyway, guys, the viewer count is dropping, so we're gonna go on a high note. Guys, from the bottom of my heart, I know a lot of people probably didn't get notifications in time, and that's fine. But from the bottom of my heart, from just a pure old country boy, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support. I never dreamed. I mean, I knew my channel would get here eventually. I had no clue that it would climb from barely monetized to where I am now in a little over 4 months. And it's only getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every day. So anyway, as I say at the end of every video, be sure to live big, live Southern, and live outdoors. Before I get off, I want to address that. I had somebody at my church that I didn't expect. Somebody at my church said, "What do you mean by live big, live Southern, and live outdoors? You say that at the end of every video. What do you mean by that?" I said, "Okay, just this. Live big. It means live every day of your life to its fullest. Don't leave anything on the table. When you lay your head on the pillow at night, know that you did everything you could possibly do for your family, for your health, and for your finances. That's living big. Live Southern means just be nice. Be nice. Southern hospitality. Just be nice and live the laid-back lifestyle that most people wish they had. Just like we're doing tonight. Just chill. Now we're up to seven viewers and we're fixing to go.
Breathe.
And live outdoors means don't ever waste the opportunity to get out and breathe fresh air and have fun with your family and your friends. That's what it means, guys. That's what it's about. Live big, live southern, and live outdoors.
I'm just changing my
calendar. So this is Bryan and Nate.
Calendar.
Reminding you to live big, live southern, and live outdoors. Until we meet again, folks, have a good one.